Alright, good evening again, everybody. This is ChrisLikenessMobilitySite.com with the third unboxing. This is the Sony Walkman. It's a 4 GB video flash player, MP3 player. It's advertised to have about 33 hours of battery life with music and I think 8 with video. So anyway, this is in the same line of flash-based players that I'm taking a look at that we're going to be giving away on the site, so you want to come back and check out mobilitysite.com to get details on how to win one of these, and make sure you check out the other three. We're prepping for the Zune 2 flash players and the SanDisk View to come out pretty soon, so I wanted to knock out some of these already available devices. So anyway, let's get right into unboxing on this, and then we'll give you a video demo after that. So we got this plastic here. Let me get this started. So beautiful retail packaging, you know, they're getting cheaper and cheaper with that. So anyway, it's weird to see the Walkman name on something from Sony that doesn't look like a tape player you had back in the 80s, huh? So anyway, in for file transfer of video and AAC, got a disc here, got a quick start guide, some other literature, blah blah blah. Alright, we have a proprietary connector again. Well, not again, but with this one, to USB, and that's capable of up to 2 meg transfers, I believe. We've got an adapter here, and I'm not sure what that's going to be for yet, or why we even need that, but we'll find out. And we have a little docking cradle thingy there, and this would probably be our earbuds. Yep, with some extra tips here. This is a little better quality earbuds than what you see in a lot. This is in-ear styrofoamy things. Those pretty nice looking. And then we have, wow, this is smaller than I expected. Wow, that is small. Very nice, very nice. Well, anyway, we will get this charged up and put some music on it and videos to test it, and give you a little walkthrough here pretty soon. Okay, so I've had a chance to charge up this Walkman here, which is the model number is NWZ-A816, and it's probably the smallest PMP that I've had. This is a 4 GB model here. It's smaller than even the Nanos, as you can see here. That's about the same size as the Nano. That's the 2nd gen Nano there. It's a tad bit thicker, which is pretty impressive because the Nanos are impressively skinny themselves. The 3rd gen, the fatty that just come out recently. There you go. So anyway, I'll show you some more in just a minute. Let's take a look at the device. It's like you see, it's pretty darn small. It's kind of odd. This, you know, it just doesn't balance there. You got a pretty nice little screen here. Let's turn that on. You can't really see that. I'm going to give you a better with the lights off so you can actually get a better look at it. But you got an option button here, which also is the power on off button. You've got your back button and your home button. You hit it once for back and you hold it down for power. And the same with the power and option. It's option if you hold it down as power, and back is back, and hold it down as home. 5-way navigation. You got a center button to navigate the menus and whatnot. At the bottom, you've got a proprietary connector, and you've got your earphone connector. On the side, nothing there, nothing there. On this side, you have your volume controls right there, and you've got a reset button and a lanyard holder. On the back, got your hold button there, and that's about it. So it's pretty simple. Let's look at it compared to, let's say, this Samsung P2 here. It's about the same thickness, a little thinner. The Creative Zen. The iPhone. Quite a bit smaller than the iPhone. It's smaller than the Dell DJ Mini too. That's a nostalgia item there you might not see. And speaking of nostalgia, let's see. Got your Dell DJ big fatty there. This is the original 20 GB Dell DJ. Got your Zune here. The rounded corners, or kind of the rounded appearance of it, kind of reminds me this one, the Sansa Connect, but it's quite a bit smaller than it. Sansa Connect's so cool because of the Wi-Fi and getting on Yahoo Music and streaming music and whatnot. So anyway, this is the Sony Walkman NWZ-A816, and I'll give you a little demo of the screen and the navigation and UI and everything in just a minute here, and I'll get that set up with a better camera angle. Alright, so we got the Sony A815 right here, which is a 4 GB flash player, and it's pretty darn simple. Actually, if you looked closely, we had the screensaver pop up. This is probably one of the simplest UIs of any of them. I really don't like this navigation. I really wish there was something on the side or touchscreen with the way it's laid out, but it's pretty simple here. What we got, let's get back to the home here. Hold that down, it takes you to the home. Alright, so we're on the home screen here, and it's basically just some icons, and you just use your D-pad here to scroll through them like that. So like we did in the past, let's scroll on settings. This is where you set up your music settings. You got your play mode, equalizer, all that good stuff there. And we can go back there. We don't want to set any of that. Video settings. Got all the video orientation, all that. You actually, you set your. We'll set the video orientation default to right. Display on and off. So we'll go back and back again. Oops, no, we don't want to go all the way back. Photo settings. This is where you can set up your orientation, which we're going to set that horizontal right. It is. Display on and off. That shows the information. Slideshow, repeat, slideshow interval. We don't want to mess with those. Common settings. This is where we set the screensaver, timeout, the brightness, all that good stuff. Actually, it didn't take that. I didn't hit enter. There we go. Set date and time. I could do that if I wanted to, but I don't want to. So date, time, format, blah blah blah. Right? Okay. So let's just go back to the home here. Let's start from the top. Got an intelligent shuffle there. You've got shuffle all or time machine shuffle. Here you can search by initials. Like quick search if you have this thing full to capacity and you're trying to find one song or whatever. Here you got your clock display, which kind of neat little clock there. Down here we've got our photo library, and they preloaded some photos for us, and this is going to do a horizontal orientation right when we start there. If you click on that and just leave it there, it'll go through a slideshow, or it should. Is it going to make a liar out of me? I thought that it did. You can scroll through them like that, but I thought it actually. Okay, I might have been wrong. I'm sorry. So, well, let's see. Option, slideshow, repeat, on. Now let's see. It should slideshow for us. I think the interval's set to like 5 seconds. So. Maybe I have to hit play. Yes. Now it'll work. I'm sorry. There you go. And Sony's quality. I mean, I am becoming a firm believer in Sony. I've got the Sony Blu-ray player and one of their big HD 1080p TVs, and I'm really I wish Sony would. They got out of the market with the Cliés, the Palm market, and I wish they would jump into the Pocket PC market with something Sony wise. But anyway, so we'll go back. Oops, I don't want to hit display, but back there, and you could actually scroll through here and pick whatever picture you wanted, or you can just click on it and do the slideshow like that. So here we're going to skip music again. We're going to go to video. This will show you a list of our videos, and we got a Spider-Man trailer on here, and the video on this is pretty impressive. It's this is a QVGA 2-inch QVGA screen, and it's a pretty decent screen look wise. I don't know if you can see that real good. It's kind of a dark picture there, but that's a Spider-Man 3 trailer, so it's pretty cool. Hit the back button. You could load this thing up with a few things and take it on a plane with you or whatever. Get your now playing list, playlists, music library, go all the songs, which is what we got here. Let's see, just gives you all the information. You can actually click down here and find everything that goes by those words. So it's pretty simple player, nothing real fancy, but it is very good quality. It feels nice. It's Sony, so you know you've got a good quality product there. And this was just a little demo of, you know, some of the things you can do with it. It's not really fancy. You know, they're not trying to get too crazy with you, or, you know, try to make you learn anything more. It's the controls are there, and it's simple, and you got a chance to win this if you head over to mobilitysite.com. I am having a contest where we will be giving away one of these PMPs we're playing with, and if you watch this before that's over, I encourage you to come over and check it out. Mobilitysite.com. Anyway, I'm Chris Leckness, mobilitysite.com. This was a first look of the Sony Walkman A816. This is a 4 gig player. I think you can actually get it on Amazon for about $129. I think retail, if you go to Circuit City or Best Buy, you're going to pay about $149. So it's not a bad price for such a small, intuitive player. So anyway, Chris Leckness, mobilitysite.com. Take it easy.